Afternoon.
We about to listen and we about to discuss. The first that you have to listen first is our explanation about reporting task. Alright, before to characteristic and linguistic rules, we will start with definition. But before that, let me introduce myself and my friend. My name is Aditya. Very Aditya. And then my friend here, Reksa. And of course, who is Mochammad is my friend is Mochammad is junior artist. Thank you, gentlemen. So we will start to the definition first. The definition of how. Sorry for little inconvenience. Let's wait.
So when we are referring to initiation, the second should be she said that she is going to start
Definition first. Reported task is a way of presenting characters in a text in writing, often used in literature to give readers insight into characters' mind indirectly. Instead of quoting exact word of the character's thought, reported thought summarize or paraphrases them, blending them into narrative. So, in reported thought, you don't tell your inner thought directly, but you indirectly say it with reported thought. So you cannot say directly because you will be summarizing or paraphrases them like that. And the verb used in reported thought is first that modality verb used to indicate obligation, possibility, or necessity, like must, should, could, would, might, or have to. Second is emotional and additional verb. What kind of variation or emotion, like receive, regretted, resented, appreciated, preferred, expected, intended, desired, and greedy. So that this is our modality verbs and emotional and additional verb that you can use in reporting task. And the third is mental verb. What that indicate thinking or feeling, like account, consider, realize, wonder, suspected, believe, doubt, remember, reflected, assume, feel, understood, hope, or fear. This word, guys, is presenting or describing someone think someone mind or someone have maybe someone thinking about or feeling about. And the next is perception word suggesting awareness or recognition. Recognition. I'm sorry, I'm so terrible at the pronunciation, but you understand my intention. Sorry, I'm bad in progress too. Like notice, sense, felt, observe, notice, to be recognized, and perceive. So this proposal is describing how someone suggesting as one recognition. So this verb is useful and very useful if you want to describing your own thought or someone's thought. Using reported thought, just like that. And maybe the rest of this material will be explained by my friend over here. Please.
Okay, so I want you to pay attention for this part because this will explain the difference between reported thought and reported speech. So the characteristic of reported thought first is objective feel. It often gives a more objective tone to the character's inner thoughts. Remember, inner thoughts, not a set or some level things. Well, for a distance and sometimes a bit of ambiguity example, just like Ragil said, it was indirectly. So instead suggest their thoughts or feelings in a subtle, nuanced way. And
This means when you
Coba itu ditempelnya di besi-besi. I'm sorry, please Reksa continue.
okay, the next is hypothetical. By not breaking into direct thought, reported thought keeps the narrative flow smooth, especially in third-person narration. Indirect expression, it clarifies the character's thought rather than presenting them verbatim. Also blending seamlessly the narration without quotation marks. This is the point. Without quotation marks. So when you write a reported thought, you don't include the quotation marks. So just rewrite it. And the next is narrative voice. The narrator's voice takes over the character's thoughts, creating a blend between the character perspective and the narrative. So if I have to give you an example, the direct thought is like this. I wonder if she likes me. Now the reported thought and the reported thought should be he wondered if she likes him. So there is no quotation marks. You get it? Before we continue to the linguistic rules, can you give me an example about the direct thought and reported thought? So instead of using quotation mark, you just change it into a third person narration. Can you give me an example?
There are three types. The first one is statements, questions, and comments and requests. So for the statements,
Please give example for them.
Yeah, I will give you another example. So we will use the verbal as integrated or wish.
The direct one is
So the direct thought is I wish someone give me a gift. That is will be used in quotation mark, right? Because it was a dialogue from this
for yes or no
person.
question.
But in reported thought, you change it into third person narration. So it will be he wished someone gives him a gift. So it change it to third person narration. But keep in mind, the differences between reported thought and reported speech is from the verbs. Where the verbs in here is commonly used a many of verbs such as thinking or feeling or emotional phrases instead of verbal and said explicitly. So can you give me an example for
For the slides, we used to use
the reported thought and the direct thought?
the verb. And the format is supporting verb plus object plus tree plus base form.
Okay, still no?
For example,
That's fine. Okay.
The example, maybe I hope someone appreciated all the effort that I've made yesterday.
And the reported thought?
Huh?
The reported thought is?
Appreciate.
That is direct thought, but in reported thought you should change it into the third person narration.
So in the reported thought, basically you will say he wish that he will appreciate it, like that. So you're talking about something in your mind or in someone's mind.
In third person narration.
So
So because you're gonna remove the quotation marks right there. That's a good example, and thank you so much.
thank you. But because of that, you now understand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And
Anyone
everyone,
else before we continue the linguistic rules? Okay,
please. Yeah.
So she did not believe she forgot. We have
Yeah.
yes.
Benar nggak?
Correct.
Yeay.
So now you understand. Any other else?
We must.
Okay,
All right.
please.
Next slide.
I think she was here, and indirect the reported thought is she thought she was here.
Thank you very much. You will understand.
Okay, so now we know that you already understand it, but let's continue to the linguistic rules, and it will be explained by my friend.
Please. Thank you, Reksa. Before to the linguistic rules, there are 5 linguistic rules of the important thought. The first one is subjectivity and non-mixing. One horizontal thought, reported thought aligns with the first character of the subjective view, often using vocabulary or expressions that this is to maintain perspective. And the second one is consistency. Reported thought usually follow the sense of the surrounding narrative. If the narration is in the past tense, the thought is expressed in the past tense as well. And the third one, pronouns and perspective. Reported thought typically maintains the third person perspective in third person. Even when displaying characters in a thought. And the next back shifting for the verb. Model like real, can, and must. Back shifters would, had to. In line with the indirect structure. And the last one is quotation marks. Unlike direct thought, reported thought doesn't use quotation marks. Keeping the narrative seamless and indirect.
Okay, so before we jump to the question and answer, so basically the main difference between reported thought and reported speech is from the verbs that you use. In reported thought, the verb used is commonly used as a mental verbs where it's include the emotional and thinking or cognitive things, while in reported speech it will use a verbal verb. The example is like this. In reported speech, you commonly use you commonly find dialogue like he said he went to the store. That he said is a reported speech because it was said. Instead of reported thought, it was an inner thought, so it come from itself. So this is the main difference. So if you watch carefully and listen carefully, you will understand that there's a slight difference between reported thought and reported speech. And now maybe we will continue to question and answer.
If you if any one of you have some question or understanding about this area, maybe you just can throw some question. But for your information, guys, this material is quite difficult, challenging because if you type reported thought in ChatGPT, it will always come as a reported speech. So reported thought is a little bit tricky material. So if you don't have any satisfied with this material, you can discuss to us or discuss with us later in a bed of decision. But if right now you have any question, just please don't shy away.
What is the main difference? How can I differentiate between reported thought and reported speech? We will try our best to answer the questions.
Yes, actually, I want to ask that. Because I want to ask about the differences between the reported thought and reported speech, but I want to focus on the example. So, could you give an example between reported thought and reported speech?
I want to answer that. Can I?
No, you can't.
Please. What do you want to hear first? Reported speech or reported thought first? In reported thought, I will use words such as here mental words like consider, thought, realize, and wonder. So, in metaphors, for example, the inner thought, like So there is no like we say I want the third direction would be he thought or he wished that someone buy something for him. There's no question about it. Meanwhile, in the important speech, it will be have quotation marks such as like she said she won't have a girlfriend. So that she said. I mean boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Let's begin what then? Okay, I understand.
She said there was a verbal action in there. So to change it to reported speech, you will use that she won't have. It's like it's the simplest thing.
Okay.
The better thing like so it's in the verbs and the interpretation of people and the text context.
You will change it into indirect structure and like third verb. Are you satisfied, Adriano?
I'm so satisfied.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the answer.
Alright guys, maybe the Adriano's question is our last question. So, if you have any question or do not satisfied with our presentation, you can discuss with us in the back of this classroom, right? Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you all